going to call the meeting to order.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to have a moment of silence for those affected in California because of wildfires, those who have lost loved ones and those who have lost their lives, and for the first responders who have been working 24/7 to save lives and property. Please be seated. Okay, the first on the agenda is Becky. We're going to swear you in. So repeat after me. I, Rebecca Wasilewski, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of Fire Commissioner
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of Fire Commissioner
of the Northwest Fire District
of the Northwest Fire District
to the best of my ability, so help me God.
to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to do nomination for 2025 Chairman of Commissioners. Do we have a nominee?
I'll make a motion for Steve Irwin to be chairman of the Board of Fire Commissioners for the Northwest Fire District.
Second.
Ed,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Becky,
Yes.
Randy,
Yes.
Tom.
Yes.
Okay, Steve, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Okay, first thing we have to do is go over the Northwest Fire District Sexual Harassment Policy Procedure. It is unlawful to harass a person, an applicant, or employee because of that person's sex. Harassment can include sexual harassment or unwelcome sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, and other verbal or physical harassment of sexual nature. Harassment does not have to be of sexual nature, however, and can include offensive remarks about a person's sex. For example, it is illegal to harass a woman by making offensive comments about women in general. Both victim and the harasser can be either a woman or a man, and the victim and harasser can be the same sex. The Northwest Fire District will not tolerate sexual harassment. A copy of the Northwest Fire District Sexual Harassment Policy can be found in the radio rooms at each fire station. The necessary forms to file a report with the district can be found in each radio room as well. There is also an icon on each computer's desktop where the forms can be printed. To file a report, you need to contact Sean Dunlap, and it's got his email, sdunlap@baldwinsvillefire.org or 315-380-2392. Roxanne Perkins, rperkins@baldwinsvillefire.org or 315-569-6091, or Alex Bogwich, a.bogwich@yahoo.com, or 315-806-1713. Do not contact any commissioner to file a complaint. All reports must be filed with one of the three individuals listed. Okay.
That covers everybody in the room for their interactive portion.
All right, Resolution 2501, meeting and workshop nights, second and fourth Tuesdays. Be it resolved that the regular meetings of the Northwest Fire District will be held on the second Tuesday of each month at 7 p.m. and the workshop will be held the fourth Tuesday of each month at 7 p.m. Meetings and workshops will be held at Northwest Fire District Station 1, 7911 Kriegel Road, Baldwinsville, New York, 13027. The location, time, and format of the meetings and workshops may be changed by further resolution of the Board of Fire Commissioners upon proper notification to the local media of such a change. Resolution. Oops, I'm
I
sorry.
gotta speak.
Oh, that's right.
Ed,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Becky,
Yes.
Randy,
Yes.
Tom.
Yes. Resolution 2502, appointment for District Secretary Treasurer. Be it resolved that Megan Metello is hereby appointed Secretary and Treasurer of the Northwest Fire District. Said Secretary is also appointed to the Public Information Officer of the Northwest Fire District. The salary for this position is fixed at $22 per hour.
Ed,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Becky,
Yes.
Randy,
Yes.
Tom.
I'm thinking about it.
Do you think that?
Yes.
Resolution 2503, appointment for purchasing agent. Be it resolved that Rick Ravis is hereby appointed to the purchasing agent of the Northwest Fire District. The salary for this position is fixed at $20 per hour.
Ed,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Becky,
Yes.
Randy,
Yes.
Tom.
Yes.
Resolution 2504, appointment for maintenance engineer. Be it resolved that Jeffrey Boardwell is hereby appointed maintenance engineer to the Northwest Fire District. The salary for this position is fixed at $20 per hour.
Ed,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Becky,
Yes.
Randy,
Yes.
Tom.
Yes.
Resolution 2505, appointment for district chief. Be it resolved that Tony McIntyre is hereby appointed district chief to perform duties as outlined in the district's fire chief job description.
Ed,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Becky,
Yes.
Randy,
Yes.
Tom.
Yes.
Resolution 2506, nominees for Northwest Fire District Deputy and Assistant Chiefs. Be it resolved that the following nominees for chiefs from the Northwest Fire District are to be approved. Northwest Fire District Deputy Chief, Car 2, Derek Natoli. Northwest Fire District Assistant Chief, Car 3, Rob O'Kelly. Northwest Fire District Assistant Chief, Car 4, Jeff Belzak.
Ed,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Becky,
Yes.
Randy,
Yes.
Tom.
Yes.
Resolution 2507, appointment.
2025, sorry, for the attorney.
Oh, yeah, I just noticed that. I was just reading what was on the paper.
I know, it's my fault.
Resolution 2507, appointment of 2025 attorney. Be it resolved that Pinsky Law Group, PLLC, is hereby appointed attorney for the Northwest Fire District for the period of January 1, 2025 to December 31st, 2025.
Ed,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Becky,
Yes.
Randy,
Yes.
Tom.
Yes.
Resolution 2508, designation of official newspaper, the Post Standard. Be it resolved that the Post Standard is the designated official newspaper of the Northwest Fire District. This publication is in general circulation within the Northwest Fire District.
Ed,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Becky,
Yes.
Randy,
Yes.
Tom.
Yes.
Resolution 2509, designation of official bank. Be it resolved.
And
Be it resolved that NBT Bank be designated as the official bank for the Northwest Fire District.
Ed,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Becky,
Yes.
Randy,
Yes.
Tom.
Yes.
Resolution 2510, organizations in which the fire district will hold memberships. Be it resolved that the Northwest Fire District will maintain memberships in the following organizations: Association of Fire Districts of the State of New York, the Firemen's Association of the State of New York, Onondaga County Association of Fire Districts, Onondaga County Volunteer Firemen's Association, Onondaga County Fire Police, Lysander Public Safety Committee, Northern Section Line Officers, and National Fire Protection Association.
Ed,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Becky,
Yes.
Randy,
Yes.
Tom.
Yes.
Organizations in which fire district will support memberships for the district and assistant chiefs. Be it resolved that the Northwest Fire District will support membership by the district chief and the chiefs of the fire companies in the following organization: New York State Association of Fire Chiefs, International Association of Fire Chiefs.
Ed,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Becky,
Yes.
Randy,
Yes.
Tom.
Yes.
Resolution 2512, approved yearly contracts and leases. Be it resolved that upon review, the Northwest Fire District approves the following yearly contracts and leases. Lease with the Baldwinsville Fire Company for the apparatus and equipment being used by the Northwest Fire District. I was just gonna ask about that.
We're supposed to get rid of it for the last 3 years, I think.
Can we disregard that, please, that last sentence? I thought maybe there was something we didn't know about. All right, let's start over again. Resolution 2512, approved yearly contracts and leases. Be it resolved that upon review, the Northwest Fire District approves the following yearly contracts and leases. Lease with Usherwood Incorporated for all printers and copy machines. Service contracts with Penn Power for the district generator at Northwest District Stations 1 through 5. Service contract for records management systems through Alpine Software. Service contract with Doyle for door security systems.
Ed?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes.
Randy?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Resolution 2513, authorization for treasurer to pay utility bills and salaries in advance of audit. Be it resolved that the treasurer of the Northwest Fire District is authorized to pay in advance of any audit by the Board of Fire Commissioners of the Northwest Fire District the following claims. Such claims must be presented at the next meeting of the Board of Fire Commissioners for audit. Utility payment to National Grid for electric and gas. Utility payment for LP for Northwest Fire District Station 4. Payment to the U.S. Postmaster for postage expenses and salaries and bonds.
Ed?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes.
Randy?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Resolution 2514, appointments for authorization to sign checks. Be it resolved that Megan Metallo, Becky Wazlewski, and Steve Irwin are duly authorized signers for payments on district checks.
Ed?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes.
Randy?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Resolution 2515, appointments to sign contracts. Be it resolved that any of the 5 commissioners may sign a contract on behalf of the district.
Ed?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes.
Randy?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Resolution 2516, adoption of current policies. Be it resolved that the Board of Fire Commissioners adopts the current policies in place for the Northwest Fire District Board.
Ed?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes.
Randy?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Okay. Did everybody receive the minutes? Any questions or corrections to the minutes?
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as presented.
Becky and Ed? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Treasurer's report. Everybody get the treasurer's report?
Yes.
Any questions on the treasurer report? Errors, omissions, corrections? I'll make a motion to accept the treasurer's report.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Do I have the vote? I don't have the vote.
Somebody has the,
Oh, it's
I
right here, I'm
printed that
sorry.
from home. No, that's
Well,
okay.
can I borrow it?
Yeah.
You got it, yeah, great, thank you. Okay, reading of the bills. Check number 1299 through check number 1354 for $68,376.50.
Make a motion to pay check 1299 through 1354 for a total of $68,376.50.
Second.
Ed?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes.
Randy?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Communication. So we got the Penske Law, EMS, Fire and EMS Management Conference, March 27th through the 29th. I'm assuming that's Turning Stone again, yep, Turning Stone. Registration's due by May 1st. I think Megan made a copy for everybody.
May 1st.
March 1st.
March 1st. Take a look at it. You need to let her know before then if you're gonna attend anything. And we also received a letter from Plainville. I think Megan sent a copy to everybody. Dear Board of Fire Commissioners, Plainville Fire District Board of Fire Commissioners acknowledge the recent meeting between our two districts. We're interested in continuing to have a conversation on the future of the fire service in the town of Lysander. We request all future meetings be held as public meetings. We have a concern that all 5 of your commissioners were in attendance at last meeting. Alternatively, a non-public meeting could be held provided only 2 commissioners from each district, along with a chief, attend the meeting. I don't think they were aware. We brought it up at our meeting. We did bring it up. So it was on our part anyway.
Yeah, but can't we, isn't there something in the rules that say you can call it something else when you can include everybody? It's not a joint meeting. Seems to me I remember reading that someplace.
I think we talked with Zach about that, remember? And he said that it had, what was it, more than 3?
More, if there's 3 or more, it's got to be considered a public meeting.
If I may make a thought, I've been thinking about all of this. I honestly think we had the minds and everybody's rolling in our brains about what's going on. Maybe it's time that the public knows exactly what's going on. I mean, it was conveyed to the public when Plainville had their original meeting. And we were all there, and it was open to the public, and the only public that was at that meeting was, if I remember right, the pastor from the church across the street.
Channel 9.
Channel 9.
Yeah.
So,
You know,
yeah. Well, I think their concern was the fact that we met.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, and they didn't say anything about that night, but we did bring it up before we met, that we were going to meet.
Yep.
Okay, administration, Becky, anything?
Unless somebody really wants to hear the sexual harassment policy again.
Hey,
we're good.
Okay. Financial. Okay. We're gonna skip the next one, just.
He's out of budget already.
Yeah, no kidding,
The
right?
only guy I know, 14 days and we've killed it.
Yeah. So,
Truck maintenance.
yeah, so the truck, I actually talked to Jerome today. They got the parts in. I'm hoping to have it in a week, as I had sent you the quote. Obviously, that quote was for the motor portion. On a positive note, the only inspection problem I had was I had one axle on the rear end that needed brakes, not both of them. And what happened was an adjuster froze up and the other axle was working and one wasn't. So that's what chewed up. So bottom line, I should have it back. The PM, quite frankly, it was nothing out of the ordinary because we fixed everything over the last year. So I don't know what that dollar amount was, but you guys do have that. So
Was that truck 1, Tony?
yes.
So when
That
did
was
they
the
say?
portion from Penn Diesel that you said.
Yes, so we're gonna get an invoice from Penn.
They're gonna bill us directly.
They're billing us directly from Penn Detroit, hopefully in a week. So when you get a bill for the next PM, it'll be assigned to truck 1, and the bill from Penn Detroit will be assigned to truck 1 as well.
Yeah.
That's important to make sure that that goes there through Ettermax. Other than that, once the truck comes back, then I'll start my PMs. I don't anticipate anything like this with the other vehicles that I can think of.
Okay.
Oh, all of the tires were switched over on all the chief's vehicles that we rotated. The M has their tires on it, so it's all done. So that's it.
Okay. That's it? Nothing else?
Yeah, for maintenance, no.
Building and grounds?
Yeah, Penn Power did a antifreeze check. I'm assuming they did all 5 of them. Station 3s and 4s did not pass to their standards. And they did a lab test, and then I talked to Ed about this today. So Station 4 to do a coolant system changeover, flush, whatever, was $1,482.41.
What was that, Jeff?
$1,482.14. That's for Station 3. And Station 4 is, I don't know why it's so much more, but $1,913.27.
What is Station 3, is that natural gas?
Must be Station 1 and 2 pass, but if Station 1 was part of it, I would have told them no on Station 1, so.
Yeah.
Maybe we're contracted with them, so. Maybe because one's diesel and one's natural gas, maybe, I don't know.
We gotta talk with them and see if that's every 5 years.
It is.
Okay.
Jeff, I have a couple things for you regarding maintenance.
Yeah.
So it's a total of $3,395.41. Okay. Anything else, Jeff?
Tony's got.
Yeah, just a few things for Jeff. I attended Lysander's meeting last night, and there was a couple open-ended projects, Jeff. I'm sure you're aware of it, just to remind you. The chair rail project, there's something, and I thought they had mentioned there's a little hole in the wall
That's
over
where
there.
they put the new panel.
Okay, so you're aware of that?
Yeah.
And then the panel and the alarm system, we definitely need some sort of, if it goes off 1, 2, 3, 4. And they were mentioning something and I was a little confused. It's in a mode or something. Are you aware of any
Yes.
problems with it?
Because the panel they use is the same as a security panel. So that's why, and I told them that. It's showing that it's ready for arm. That's if you're going out the building for security. It's the same panel, but that's for the security part of it,
So
which we don't have that.
So,
It's just the same, but we use it for fire.
so is there something that we need to do to change or edit or make a correction?
No, because you don't want security, because then every time you come in the building, you have to put a code in.
You'll have to show me next time. I don't know what
It's a
you're talking
security. What
about.
it is, it's both for security and fire.
Okay.
So when you go in the building and you punch your code in.
Okay.
It's a keypad. So it's saying ready for alarm. It's not
Okay,
alarm for
okay,
fire.
now I understand.
It's alarm for security.
So if we make a sign or
Yeah.
a to-do list, that's,
Yeah, you
yeah.
don't want to do that.
No, well, just so we know what, because we had a breakfast the other day
Yeah.
and we couldn't
They're two
silence
separate
it.
issues.
Right, so we couldn't silence it. I happened to be there, so we took it offline, but with the battery backup, the only way, we actually shut it down with a breaker.
Yes. Yes.
We end up shutting down with a breaker and unplugging the battery to make the alarm stop.
I
So-
have a conversation with
And
them.
hint, when you do that, turn it back on.
Yeah.
Well, they told me, I had to,
Minor technical.
Because I'm getting the call at like 8:30 at night saying, your alarm system's off.
it never got turned back on?
No, we gotta.
So we had to drive out.
Also,
We drove out there and turn
Also,
it back on.
I get monthly reports from whatever activity at each station, and it did say that my name, it said to be put back on at noon, because I told them to shut it down. We're gonna be offline till noon. And then Wayne called me and said, it's never got put back on. Well, it was supposed to.
It was supposed to. I thought we had it organized, so.
So it's your fault.
Yeah, definitely, I'll own it.
All
For
right, well, next time
sure.
I'm gonna call you at 8:30 and I tell you to drive out there and do it.
Well, okay.
So yes, I'm gonna work on something.
That's right, damn it.
So they can
All right.
Take it offline
Okay.
for the morning.
And that breakfast is April 15th.
But make sure they gotta make sure it goes back on.
Okay. That's it for me.
Okay, do we want to make a motion for the antifreeze change?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to pay the $3,395.
I'll second it.
I think we got a lot of choice in that. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
This one's every 5 years.
Okay. Is that it, Jeff? You all
That's
set?
all I have.
Okay, thank you. Purchasing agent? Got two. RTP 2363 is for Amazon for 4 pillow covers and 4 pillows, totaling $61.96. And RTP 2364 is for a total of 10 nameplates for $154. That's for Namies. So that'd be 2 RTPs for a total of $215.96.
I'll make a motion to pay those two RP, total of $215.96.
Did you second that, Tom?
Yes.
Tom, sorry, I didn't hear you.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Carried. Okay. Computers. We ended up doing this, right? We didn't
We
have-
did,
didn't
we
have a
did, because we
choice.
didn't have a choice, we only had 10 days to
Yep.
make a
Okay, that's
decision.
what I thought.
So, yeah, there's no changes, nothing going on right at the moment. I am working with Advanced IT on that item that Sean brought about scanning. Other than that, nothing.
Okay. I would like to look at, see if there's, we can get some competitive
Yeah, quotes.
quotes on that.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, I'd have to rely on you for what, because I don't know everything that Advanced IT does, but.
I've got it on my calendar to start looking around in March, so we'd have plenty of time to get quotes and review.
Okay, safety, Tom?
I'll yield to the chief.
I have appointed, and you're going to get after tonight, the roles and responsibilities for the chiefs for 2025. I've actually appointed Jeff Belzak as our safety chief. That's actually, and you'll see there, that'll be the official title, something along the lines of the title, trying to fall in line with some of the OSHA compliant NFPA 1500 series stuff. That being said, I would say 95% of the stuff will go from the safety committee to Jeff, and anything that it needs to be reported here, I'll talk to you after. Either Jeff can go to you direct, or I can. But the bottom line, just kind of allowing a little bit of maybe better communication. I wasn't 100% happy with everything last year, so I figure maybe I'll try a different process to improve some things, because the safety committee / chief chass position / officers really going to become applicable over the next year or two with the OSHA stuff. It's real, it's here. There's everything from health and fitness in there to officially having a compliance officer to, it's bigger than just having a guy on the scene as a safety. So I figure I put some real meat to that, and quite frankly, that needs to flow over the next few years. That's why I put Belzak there. He's met with Sean and a couple people, and they're making a few small changes and adjustments, but I basically told him I want to move it forward. So that's where I am with safety right now. Hopefully monthly we will have a report a little bit more detailed than we had in the past. So, but overall, we're heading in the right direction. I got to buy something regarding safety, but I'll do it underneath my stuff.
Does our snowplow contract, does that cover salting? Does he salt?
Yeah, we just have to call and tell
We
them.
just have to call him and tell him.
We get billed individually.
I'm not sure that everybody knows that, because I got a call about, all the ice in front of the station or something like that, and I'm like, I thought the guy that plowed would salt,
Well, first of all, the call should come to me first. So next time I would ask you to tell them to call the chief. With that being said, I have the authority to make the phone call and say, hey, Jack, Justin, go salt. Now, with that being said, we have to pay them individually every time we salt. It's not part of our
Right,
contract.
I understand that.
And honestly, we could, technically, ideally, this station always seems to be the worst, right? Over at that end, I call them in for calls, Casey's come in, you get out of your car, you go, send over a tea kettle. with that being said, we could technically salt every single time they plow.
So, there's my point, right? With the board's permission, I would like to contact the village DPW and the town of Van Buren DPW and look at the possibility of an intermunicipal agreement.
What a concept.
They're out salting, right?
Swing
It's
by and
done.
do it.
You don't ever have to worry about calling anybody, you don't have to, a judgment call, should I call them, should I not call them? If they're salting the road, and it's not like it's a big deal, right? They just drive through.
That
Did we
would
talk about it, or did we reach out? Because I can't
And
remember.
maybe you've already reached out.
well, different
I know
regime.
we've had a conversation.
Yeah, before. I think we have a half a shot now.
Gotcha.
Intermunicipal agreements would be phenomenal.
Yeah, it
What a
just,
concept.
they're equipped to do that, and they're out
Absolutely.
doing it, so whether we pay our contractor or we pay something to the town or the village, you know what I mean? It is-
Well, I think, and again, this is not sarcastic, we trade equipment all the time. We provide boats. We provide
Right.
equipment for boats, and we do that for the waterway. Maybe the trade-off is a little salt.
Yep. I'm not asking them to coat the parking lot like they do.
I think it's a
the
great
roadside
idea, and I think we got a shot.
I'd like to do it, and the same thing with Lysander, we could reach out to Lysander for Station 4 and 5. I don't know if 5 really needs it, but,
Yeah, so Station 4 would probably, Station 5 stone, it's not paved, so.
yeah, so that, you're
There's
probably
only
better off
one.
leaving that alone.
I think I'm the only one that goes there anyway, so.
Okay, well, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna pursue that a little bit, just see if there's something that can be done there.
I think it's an awesome idea.
Okay,
They gotta change their.
Chief's comments?
Yes, I have a bit. So we made it through 2024. We had a total of 740 calls total for 2000. From January 1 to January 1, it was 740. Pulled that number today. I don't have the categories broken down, but I'll have that and present that soon to you guys. For December, we've had 62 total calls just in December. I don't have the number for this month yet. Also, on the applications for membership, I was brought to my attention last night at the Lysander meeting that we submit the application, the person fills it out, and then it goes to Megan, and then Megan always calls looking for a social security number, and there's a second piece.
The height,
Of the what?
their height.
Okay, so can we put on the application social security number? Or why, or are we legally, why do we ask them for the social security number? Can we legally do that?
The sheriff's department needs it for the background check.
So
So
I don't
what,
think we can put it on the actual application,
No.
because the actual application was given to us from Brad with what we can appropriately ask
Yeah.
for.
That's exactly what I thought, but I wanted to make sure that I was speaking
Well, let me ask
accurate.
Brad, what, we can't put it on the application,
I mean,
But we
I
gotta have
could,
it.
but I don't know about.
what
Social Security.
Baldwinsville does is Brad has, he puts I have like the top form filled out, and he has the member fill out all their information, which includes their social security number, their height and everything. I've told Alex to do that, and whether he does that, I don't know. But that's how the background checks get filled out. So they need social security number, your height, your city of birth, they need all that.
So
So
why?
is there a separate form for the background check? And so we're having the member fill that out.
Whatever he's doing,
member.
yeah, he's doing it and it's working.
That's a good idea.
Well, we were supposed to have one application with one process. Now you're telling me that there's two processes?
May I speak?
Yeah,
The application is just that, an application joined with us. The background check is completely different. So if they put an application in, and for some reason we don't believe that they'll work for us, we're not gonna have them do the background check. because that's
So
another
I
process
get
we've got to
that, but
do.
why aren't we using one process for both organizations?
Because
But I think the sheriff's department requires a certain form, right?
Yeah, it's the same form I use for all, and
I think because Beeville goes a little bit further, they have an investigation committee, they meet with a person, they have this is what's required of you. Is that when you have that
Yes.
form filled out?
and it's a
We
very
don't,
good process.
Lysander doesn't do that, they just get the application, go here.
Is that the application that both companies use, what I just turned in?
Yes,
So there's a form from the sheriff's department that's separate.
yes.
Yes.
Okay,
and
so why don't we staple that form to all the applications? I'll bring them to Lysander, Beagle does the same thing. Is that what we're talking about?
No, the application is filled out by them, handed in to us. When we meet with the individual and we feel that they're potential for joining with us, that's when we hand them the background check to fill out. And all it is their basic information that the sheriff's
All
required.
right, can I have a copy of that, please?
Yeah.
When after? I'll handle it, I got it, okay. And I just had, actually, I'm gonna wait. Thank you, sir. Actually, I'm just gonna wait. I had a couple RTPs, but I'm a little, I'll wait. I'm good, thanks.
That's it?
For now, yes.
Holy cow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, nomination and resignation of members. Resignations, Baldwinsville, Heidi Knapp, Charles how do you pronounce it? Erberman, okay, I didn't want to say it wrong. Jacob Hess and Riley Papalardillo. I know I butchered that one.
I got a question. Do we try to have an exit interview with these people, or we just say, oh, thank you very much, kick them in the ass on the way out?
I don't believe we've ever had it.
We used to.
Used to. I mean, some of them, we know why they are leaving us.
Just curious, and losing 4 people in a month and not taking anybody in, after a while it gets out of balance.
Were these 4 people active at all?
Miss Knapp was not,
Jacob Hess.
that's why she did not make it. Charles Aberman, he was there, but he wasn't 100% active. He wasn't doing his 100%
So
requirement.
did he leave on his own?
Yes, he did.
Did all 4 of these leave on their own, or do we have to
Miss
boot
Knapp
any
did
of them?
not,
We booted that?
yes.
What about Hess and the
Jacob
other?
has, his family situation is very confusing
Totally
and
volunteer.
Okay.
It was on, it was,
Just a question.
Yeah, no, exactly. We just want to make sure we're not doing something wrong.
yeah, I agree 100%. We try to keep people, with Jacob Hess, we actually went against our own rules because his numbers weren't there, but because of his family situation, we were working with him.
So we're losing 4, so next month we want to see 8 coming in.
Small town.
We've been doing the best we can. We're getting some
Still short.
so.
But you're not short because one wasn't doing anything anyway, so it's balanced.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's
We
it.
got enough short.
If that works, that works.
I don't know.
Okay,
Thanks.
no resignations from Lysander, new members, Baldwinsville, Chris Courier, background check, pending background check, Scott Swank, pending background check, Marcus Perez, pending background check, Mohammed Al-Harbi for a Ram, as a Ram, Robin Williams as a junior.
Rowan.
Rowan.
There's your offset.
Batman.
So question, I know Chris, right? He's been pretty, what about this Swank and the other 3? Do they have any, or the other 2, do they have any experience?
One has experience from 3 departments, I believe.
And
So
who's that?
I can't remember.
Swank.
Swank?
Swank?
Cicero without pay.
And the other gentleman does not have our type of experience, but I was told he was in the Navy and they get it on board training, so he's got some background in it.
Good.
Wasn't he, didn't I hear he has wildlife or wildland stuff? One of these guys.
Scott does.
Scott does? Okay, I remember seeing something.
Yeah, they look like good applicants,
Yep.
you know what I mean? Good.
Yeah.
Okay, new members for Lysander, Douglas Kemmer, pending background check and physical. And Matthew Williams, approved in December, background check cleared. Update status changes, returning to active life, Ballsville none, Lysander none. Old business, any old business? Come before the board? If not, we'll go to new business. I have them here, trust me. I do. I'm glad. Okay, new business, we got the Pinsky engagement letter. This letter will summarize the proposed terms of our firm's annual representation in Northwest Fire District on an hourly basis, including the scope of services we will be providing, the agreed upon fee and billing arrangements. We will represent the client on an hourly basis under the terms of this agreement. They give us 3 different options. We gotta pick which one we want. Option 1's the hourly rate will be $300 an hour. They bill in 6-minute increments, and an annual fee of $3,500 for which they will review all our meeting minutes and provide written comments and suggestions. You also may ask questions in the minutes, which they can answer as part of this flat fee. They will draft resolutions for which require a legal specific content, and they typically complete the review within 1 to 2 business days of receiving the draft minutes. Second option is the hourly rate's $350 an hour, 6-minute increments. That has a non-refundable fee of $2,100, which will be applied to the first 6 hours of service. And option 3 is just a flat hourly rate of $400 per hour, billed in 6-minute increments. They do offer a flat fee for annual services. If interested, we can contact them. So we just need to decide what we feel is the best. I don't know what we did last year.
We had option 1, because we had Zach here. We figured that would be beneficial because he was already here and he could do all that stuff while he was sitting here. But now that we don't have Zach coming in,
Sounds like that's our best.
Option 1?
What you think?
I don't know.
We're supposed to replace that, it was never there.
So,
yeah, I didn't know if he was
I
actually.
remember reading it over and over.
There's a Pinsky who's doing the bill.
I think
His
that's the
daughter.
daughter,
The daughter,
yeah, the
yeah.
daughter.
She's just there doing
Yeah.
some clerical stuff, right? My understanding.
So,
I guess we gotta look at what are we paying, and, you know, when we're calling them and discussing things, and the other thing, is it
Yeah.
coming anywhere near that flat fee?
well, my question is, okay, so the option 1 is 300 hourly, $3,500 annual fee of $3,500, which includes review of our meeting minutes. So if we go with option 2 at $350, does that mean our meeting minutes don't get reviewed? But if they do, they get done at $350? I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of confused. Do we need them necessarily reviewed? I don't know. Maybe we could look at, you don't know what we, oh, you said we had option 1. I don't, it doesn't matter to me, I guess. Either way, you're going to pay them, so. I'm sure we've met that minimum.
Oh, God, yeah.
so I don't think that's an issue.
That's what I'm saying, are we better off with going with a flat fee?
Not for nothing, with the projects that we've been talking about over the last year, it involves a lot of attorney. It's not gonna get easier.
True.
We don't know what the flat fee is.
Yeah, they'd have to, as an attorney, I'm sure if he gives us a flat fee, it's gonna have protections in there.
Oh, yeah.
So it's gonna be, I'm sure it's gonna be limited to something. I don't know, maybe we just stay with,
How long do we have on that?
I think we got time.
I mean, can you discuss it with them and get a little more detail and we can deal with it at the workshop?
Yeah, I would think so, unless we probably couldn't.
And then the other thing is, are they gonna be able to, I'm sure they probably wanted it to start the year out. So will they include January in that? When did we get that?
December 20th.
Yeah.
So they probably wanted it
Yeah.
before the first of the year. What do you think, go with option one? Keeps our hourly rate the least amount.
Yeah. And we know we're gonna be using them a lot, because we always do.
Yeah.
Why don't we start out that way and then we could still check into it.
Yeah, we can look
And then
into it.
maybe we could flip over to the flat fee. I don't know, he's probably not gonna wanna do that.
Is that what you want me to do, Randy, is find out what his flat fee is?
Yeah, I'd like to know what that is, because, Tony's got a valid point. We got a lot of stuff coming down the pipe here, and we're gonna be needing some legal assistance.
Okay, let's do this. I'll call and ask him what the flat fee is and how that works. But I'd like permission to, it sounds like we want option one.
Yeah.
Absence of some, I'll let everybody know what the
Yeah.
flat fee is, and then we can pick from there, and I'll just sign it.
Yep.
Do we need to vote on it? Make sure, just,
Well, why don't we get the information, and we can always vote on it at the workshop.
yeah, let's do that. Just in case he surprises us. Okay, we got the financial agreement.
Yeah.
Fire service financials. This is for them to do our finances. They'll represent the district in the following: maintaining financial records, providing monthly statements, all utilizing QuickBooks, reconciling the bank statements with financial records, maintaining the budget, and providing monthly records of all line items, as well as transferring and reconciling line items. Prepare vouchers and checks monthly. Prepare the financial report for submission to the controller for 2025 electronically. Their flat rate for this service is $24,000. It says this fee is due and owing upon execution. However, they will bill us in monthly intervals, but this does not change the fee to a non-contingent fee. So should you terminate the service early, the entire fee remains due and owing. So I don't think we have a lot of choice right now, but I do think we need to shop
We need to
around.
shop.
That's a
He's
lot.
tying our hands with this, If we all of a sudden go up with somebody to be the full-time treasurer, we're still locked into this.
Right, no matter what.
Yeah.
So I don't think we have a lot of, choice right now,
Friggin' lawyers.
but saying that, so. So I'll make a motion, we enter into this agreement.
Second.
Second by Ed. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
That needs to be a roll call.
Roll call.
Oh, that's right.
Ed,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Becky,
Yes.
Randy.
Reluctantly.
Second reluctant, is that top, the other three?
Yes or no?
Sort of friendly.
Yeah. Okay.
Steve,
Yes.
Steve, there is one item I need to purchase. I was gonna wait, but I need to. It's, I need a new camera for the Physicals ID Safety Committee. I've confirmed, it's $79 through Amazon. I'd just like permission to get that ordered. I don't wanna wait until, for 2 weeks. $79 through Amazon's the best price I got.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Motion by Randy, seconded by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Thank you.
Tony, what was that new camera for what?
It's gonna be a new camera for the physicals, ID badges, basically.
Okay. Anything else under new business? Any other new business? Station usage. Station 1, Saturday, February 8th. P. Wazlewski for a baby shower. Congratulations. Monday, February 17th. Girl Scouts cookie distribution. Saturday, February 22nd. The auxiliaries roast beef dinner.
That was changed last minute, and they want to try for March 1st, which is
March
available,
1st.
yeah.
Okay.
They got a hold of me right before I left.
So Saturday, March 1st will be the auxiliaries roast beef dinner. Station 4, Saturday, January 18th, only party. Sunday, March 30th, J. Klein party. Saturday, July 19th, J. Klein party.
Give it a praise if you're playing.
I see that.
Good enough.
Comments from the public?
Yes. Could we get the room for March 19th? We're gonna do a breakfast for the members here.
Here?
Yes.
Not this. January 19th.
Oh, January 19th.
January
I'm sorry.
19th, sorry.
I'm sorry, January 19th.
I believe that's available, I'll double check.
Okay.
They don't have an issue pending, it's available. You have an issue with that, right?
And of course, you're all invited. We're having it.
There's the key. See, now it gets approved.
It's a caveat, no, how can we say no?
Now we might, okay.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to request an executive session for a personnel matter in which no decision will be made. But before we go into executive session, the next meeting, the workshop will be Tuesday, January 28th, here at Station 1. And the next monthly meeting is Tuesday, February 11th, here. And obviously, the dates are always subject to change if some kind of emergency or whatever pops up. Those are the dates. So with that, I'd like to make a motion to go into executive session.
Second.
And we will not be making a decision, so you are free to go. Thank you.